All right, here we go. We're going to pick up. Can't wait till tomorrow to go pick up that tailgate, but it looks like we are pretty close. Gonna have to order more of these because the centers keep busting out. But you know what? Maybe we can try to find a way to get that to stay up there. But let's get some work done, get this thing on. All right, you guys can't see anything, but we are ready to hit the road in the morning. Truck is completely black. You don't see the white bumper anymore. I think it looks badass. I love the new tires more than the old ones. I like this size a lot more. It's not over the top. But I'm gonna start talking to you guys tomorrow because I'm gonna be dropping the GTO or Firebird, whatever it is, at 8 in the morning. So sorry you guys really can't see much, but let's get the show on the road. It's like 9:30 at night. Let's take this home and we'll be out. Well, we just made the really long 3-hour journey. We're about, actually, I think we're right here. We're literally right here. So, sweet. Got to figure out where this thing's going. I don't know what the business name is, but I'm going to assume by the stop semi up there that that's where I'm going. I'm going to assume by that guy there, we are in the right place. Looks like my strap came off for the hood, but it didn't go anywhere, so whatever. We'll restrap that. This thing's still tight. Cool. She's not touching up front somehow. Got us going all over the place today. Got to turn around. Apparently we passed it. So pull around in this little tiny driveway. Hopefully we can swing this turn, but I think we'll be all right. All right, get these chains off. So I pulled up the road. Unfortunately, muddy lot. What can you do? But I want to get this whole thing loosened up and moved so I don't have so much tongue weight, because good God, this thing squats like a pig. It's way too low. So let's get this thing moved back. All right, we got her moved backwards a little bit, and this is where we're gonna leave it. Looks pretty good. Chains are tight. We got them wrapped around. Other side as well. I know I should put them on the driver's side, so I'm going to try that on the next one when I do it. But I have, let's jump over this big muddy puddle. We have them wrapped around. I know there's a big old hook here, but it's wrapped around. It's not put on the rub rail like you guys said. So super tight, shouldn't have to worry about it. We've got the winch cable on it pulling it. This thing rolled actually pretty nicely when I actually put it in neutral. So aside from that, loving the new plug back here. I just need to find a place to mount it. Let me know. I don't know, the video is not live yet from yesterday, but for where I'm at, but give me some suggestions as to where I should mount this. All right, so this AC is sweet. Obviously, you know, not the best thing with that little switch, but I think I explained in the last video, I do kind of want to get a switch panel for like all the extra stuff and lighting and possibly an air horn at some point, just little things. Just went and picked up a tailgate. Thanks again, Louie. Now I have a nice black tailgate. Little bit of rust on the bottom, but we can take care of that. So it latches a lot better than the last one. I just got to get a couple more things. We need some mega cab flares, we need some wheel covers, and some mud flaps. Only a few things left, but we are getting there. Start doing body work. I can't wait, but still got that. You guys can see back there, I got that big van on the back. So going to drop that now. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes away. I might stop and eat first, but there's that, and then I think we found 2 going down. It'll be a pretty smooth ride down and back. It's 102 degrees up here in New Jersey, so I'm really glad the AC works. I can only imagine what it's like in Florida right now. Shit sounded like a bomb going off. Like I was in the right lane, boom, right before the rest area. And I'm like, well, the rest area is on the left. I'm like, I'm shooting over, I don't even care. Holy shit. Got her exploded. That sucks. You can smell that. Well, looks like we're changing a tire out. Wasn't expecting to do that today. Hey, look, a tailgate. This blows, and it smells like piss here, so somebody's probably pissing on the ground. But let's change the tire out. Damn China bombs. I do very much like that design. But let's get this tire replaced. I gotta get a bottle jack, and I'm just gonna let the truck run because we have AC. Have nice AC. It's like 102 degrees right now. Might be a little less, but it was 102 when I checked it last. Might be in the high 90s now, but it's hot. Let's get this damn thing switched out. All right, new tire changed out. Gotta take the jacks off, put that back up in the spare. I do like what Load Trail does with this. I like this over what some of the other guys are doing. I'll take that. So, well, the deed is done. We're gonna be there a little late. So like I said, that was some serious dumb luck. It literally blew, and as I was in the right lane all the way over on the other side, and it blew probably a few hundred feet before the rest area. So it was some pretty dumb luck, but it's a good thing it happened when it did. Somewhere on Maryland. I think it's US 301 through Maryland. Big bridge. I don't like it. I don't really like Maryland. There's a fine for not having your headlights on this bridge. Imagine crashing on this bridge. Speaking of that, as these guys almost wreck into each other. That was some good shit. All right, so there is a huge, I gotta back this whole trailer down this entire way that I brought it in. So this will be fun. But yeah, 2290 going. All right, we're doing it. I'm just using neutral because no sense in using reverse. You guys can see in the mirror just how far back it goes. So we're gonna try to get it as close to the curb as possible. Down at the bottom, get my money, and get out of here. Trying to fight to get two going down to Florida. On a Jeep for 1600, which isn't really a bad rate at all. So if we can couple that with like something for like 1200 or 1100, I'll be happy. But that's with two. Imagine when we can do three. That'd be $6,000-$7,000 weeks all day. All the way from up there. So we're gonna get this thing dropped. Let's pull some ramps out. Prince George Hospital in Maryland. I think I've dropped off here before, but apparently it's permanently closed. This was years ago, but every sign says permanently closed. They got the parking garage, everything's good. Signs everywhere saying, hey, this is permanently closed. Like, feels like, I don't know, very, very weird. Very weird feeling. Don't have to worry about anybody at any of these stop signs. Oh, there's a bus. I stand corrected, there's a bus. This is weird. Abandoned hospital. So it's one thing to run the AC, and you know, if you keep it off, you don't get too cold, whatever. But when it's really hot and you plug these fans in and you blow them like in this general area, wow, does it get cold. Like I have them off, I plug them on, and just like that, the AC, because I'll have the vents facing opposite directions, so it gets really cold in the cab after a while. So the switch is doing wonderful. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. I hope it's a permanent fix. That's what they told me at Napa, so, but no promises. I mean, I could be driving down the road and the AC blows up at any minute, just like that tire did back there. Hope not, because it's hot, but you never know. All right, another day. Just getting up now because, well, I dropped off that $3,600 yesterday, and then there's no loads. I'm only like 2 hours from the house. Thinking if I don't have anything by noon, I'm just gonna go home, honestly, and see what comes in. But like, yeah, sitting kind of sucks. I don't know, no idea. We're going good, and now we're kind of like back. So gonna get everything reorganized, throw my duffel bag in the toolbox, and we'll go from there. This TA is kind of stupid. So the fuel, I think, is over there, and I got a ticket over here for like parking here, and they want you to get so and so many gallons, and I didn't know that when I pulled in, I'm not paying them a dime because I'm gonna be going over there to get fuel anyway. So if you get so much fuel, you can park here for free, but if you don't, you gotta pay $25 or some shit like that, and I'm just gonna have to let them know. Like this is ridiculous. Like, I don't know why that says do not enter. Like, why wouldn't I need fuel? I don't know. This is obnoxious. I could probably get around that gate though. Like, this is just, hurry up. Oh my goodness. I just need to get fuel and then I'm going home. I'm only 2 hours from home. I'm just gonna come home and we'll think of another game plan. Probably go buy a bigger trailer, but we're not giving up. We're just upgrading. I'm gonna try to upgrade. So I filmed the journey on the way home. We got a couple of things. I want to make one of those banners that go on the top here. I want to make one of those so that, you know, when I'm driving it's nice, and then I can remove it for DOT. So, and then I got the two that go on the side, so rather than doing tint, I can just do that. But I don't want to put anything on the truck that'll get me a violation. I'm working for it. I really want to do tint, but I gotta wait until I get go to the eye doctors and get my exemption to do the tint. You gotta love the communist crap they pull here. So it was either pay them 25 bucks and I'll get my money back after I get fuel, or give them my license and I'll get that back after I get fuel. And I'm like, well, I don't trust you guys to reimburse me, so here's my license that I'm not gonna need. So I'm going to get, he's like, you gotta get 60 gallons. I'm like, well, I'm getting 100 probably. So you just keep the receipt. How the hell? Oh man, we're gonna get fuel and then I'm going home. Place is damn popular. Look at that. All that. Only place to get fuel. I'm curious on what it's going to cost here, but EFS usually drops TA prices down a lot. I looked at the price. This thing's getting a full tank before I head home. It's $2.89 for diesel here. A couple gallons of fuel. These nice center caps. Wish I wouldn't have broke this so I could actually use the lock, but oh well. I'm gonna get this bitch filled up, and I need to get more of those center pieces there. The lube plates, I gotta get more of them. All in all, I need to grab a light for that side, probably order one tonight, and we'll go from there. But it's good having a tailgate. Got the light back on the center. Might fill it back up with some air. Sweet. So somebody asked me in the comments, he said, I mentioned about painting the truck and it's not going to be black, right? So somebody mentioned, what color are you painting it and why are you painting it? So I'm keeping the color a secret until we actually do it, because I don't want to get people like excited or give people a false hope. But definitely going to be painting it. And I said before, the only thing that's holding me back is mega cab flares. I don't want to spend $800 on mega cab flares. I just don't. Just because you have the money doesn't mean you need to spend it. I'm being very patient, and I will wait until a good set comes up for $300 or $400. I'm good with that. So, why am I going to paint it? Why am I going to put, you know, do mega cab flare? Why am I going to do it? So basically, my end goal, and I know it doesn't look like it now, and I know it really hasn't looked like it this entire year, but I want one of the cleanest old trucks out there, which is why I've spent so much time cleaning up the wiring and making the engine bay, trying to get that to look good, cleaning up the interior, been trying to keep that clean, be organized. Like, I really want to have one of the cleanest old trucks out on the road. Obviously, you can't compete with a new truck. That's fine. I'm good with that. But I want, when a DOT officer stops me and he looks at the truck and he says, damn, you have some nice equipment. This truck only cost me $14,000. It's not expensive. Anybody can afford this truck. You can. Now, I'll admit, you know, it has its quirks, it has its problems. It still pays the bills, and it still pays for itself to be self-sufficient. My 06, I should say now, I never had a problem with my 06. That truck would just do what I needed it to do. Yeah, I needed to put an engine in it the month I got it, and the tranny went out, which was kind of my fault and drivers, but I look back and that truck gave me so little problems compared to this one. But that's not the point. That's to answer that question. We want the cleanest truck, old truck out on the road, and I want it to look good. That's just how it is. So like things like this aren't gonna exist. I want a nice, everything needs to be perfect. We'll get the dash fixed eventually. I'm looking into a set of mud flaps, and we're gonna start tomorrow, maybe tomorrow when I go home. I'm just gonna take some time off. I don't even care at this point. I'm just gonna take some time off. I wanna get the truck perfect. Like, not, like, we're not gonna do the paint right now, but like, I wanna get it like cleaned up and prepared for like DOT, kind of like what Benny's doing. Just anything that we can do to avoid violations, that's the goal. I have no violations this year other than I didn't have a license plate on one of the trailers, and I think he got me for speeding. I was going a little bit too fast, and it went from a 50 to a 40. Okay, so that's my 2 violations for this year. Other than that, we're on a clean inspection streak right now. I've got my CSA sticker right up there. So it's just how it is. We're gonna try to keep that rolling. So let's start messing with the spacers when I get back, and the wheel covers. They should be here Wednesday or Thursday. So